in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. And we start things with the strength gene, Steve Green. From Kansas City, USA, 5'10" and 100 kilograms of him. This man is the 2012 US national champ. His opponent is the freak, Chris Chandler, hailing from Cheyenne, Wyoming, USA. This man stands 5'11" and weighs 109 kilograms, the current US national champion. Before we get things underway, let's have a little look at some of the important rules of the sport. The athletes have 1 minute to get a fair grip. Their elbows must remain on the 7x7 elbow pad throughout the round. The referee can award a running foul during the match, which is a little bit like playing an advantage in soccer. And an athlete on a running foul must win the pin in order to get the restart. 2 consecutive fouls by any athlete loses them the round. Steve Green making his debut here in the Armwrestling Super Series has a very, very tough test. And the man from Cheyenne, Wyoming, Chris the Freak Chandler, one of the most athletic arm wrestlers on the circuit today. This man is on a tear. He's very confident coming into this matchup. Starts as a heavy favourite. A lot of talk around Steve Green, the man they call the strength gene. This guy is a beast. Training with the top roll elite. That's the man in the orange shirt. Green is a bullish individual, super strong. Big drive off the start. Starts to test the hand and wrist of Chandler, but Chandler had a lot of top end there. Keeps hold of the hand and wrist. We go into the strap match. The 1-inch strap was around the hand and wrist. Oh, lie back Cobra defense there, buckles the wrist and hand of Green. But he's managed to force that hook. Impressive stuff from the strength gene, enormous drive there. This guy may not have the best technique in the world. He went onto the running foul there, panicking and a little ragged. But what Steve Green doesn't have in technique, he does have in raw top end and grunt. This guy is massively strong. As is his opponent, Chris the Freak Chandler.
Scared me a little bit. Why? I saw you go down.
It's Armwrestling. God, I just didn't feel like I had shit up top of him. God damn it.
Not happy in the corner of Steve Green. He knows now what he faces. And the man they call the Freak is one. Chris Chandler, in a real rich vein of form recently, this man. Started as a heavy favourite here.
Straighten up here. Okay. There you go.
Four-man battleground here.
Ready? Go!
In arm wars, high stakes, enormous hit again from Green, and he's on the attack. Well, look at the confidence there from Chris Chandler. The Freak soaks up the attacks of the man from Kansas City. Big drive and a counter there from Chandler, and he starts to go on his own top roll offensive. And look at the arm of Chris Chandler. What an incredible performance from the man from Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Second round.
Unbelievable back pressure hanging off the pad, and you can see the size of that forearm. Truly massive. And Steve Green jumped on Chandler there, and no change. The strength gene just could not finish the game.
Hey, I'll take Brent. No, you're good. I don't know if we switch every time. I don't know what happens.
Corners, they supposed to switch sides?
You go, Redden.
Corners switch sides too?
No, probably not. She's the boss.
Sorry.
Hey, shit.
Your hands blowing up or what?
Just so strong. I'm tired.
Steve Green, in advice, being questioned by Brent Rackers. Rackers, a multiple US champion, also on the card here at high stakes. But Green underway again early. Needs to watch that ragged style though. He's gone onto the running foul, and even if he was to get this one, his elbow is very wayward. Comes Titans in again, so powerful. Oh, Chris Chandler putting that massive arm to use, and look at this. Chandler is starting to put on his own masterclass. Steve Green in the corner had said, it's not that any particular part of my arsenal's failing, it's just that this man is so strong, and I'm so tired.
Huh?
Tank's gone.
Huh?
He came measure arm. He's stronger than I am. Yeah, I'm sorry.
There's nothing left in that tank.
It was never there before.
I know.
It's Armwrestling. Oh man.
You're gonna have to hit him.
Steve Green lacking confidence the first time he's ever pulled in the Super Series.
Here a little more.
Chris Chandler's strategy to put him into deep water when he has that little bit extra. Hang on to him, and now he can run him over in the back three. Chandler is starting to put on a show. The foot is going onto the accelerator pedal. Steve Green's hand and wrist failed. Chris Chandler rolled to the pad. What a powerhouse, the freak.
Sorry. I'm getting yelled at here.
He's just real comfortable now. I just don't.
Set up in his hand a little bit higher then if he's gonna let you do that.
Steve Green, what have you got left? If anything, we head into round 5. The man from Kansas City couldn't try any harder. Enormous drive again, but his hand and wrist buckle under the incredible power of that man in the blue shirt. The freak Chris Chandler is remarkably strong. And now he's starting to put that back pressure in one more time. Green is ragged. His elbow is all over the pad. You've got to give Green top marks for effort. He couldn't try any harder in his debut here at the Super Series. This man has given every ounce here on the table. But he ran into an animal here today in Chris the
It's
Freak
getting blown
Chandler.
up.
It's big now. Hey, I made it on safe today.
Oh goodness. Oh. Man, I just wish I had more hook left, I'm telling you.
Yeah. You finally did get set up a little bit further up in his hand that time. On the go, it was a good go.
Let me see that.
Starting to improve as the rounds go on is Steve Green in terms of his capabilities. However, he's in deep water here and he knows it. And Chris Chandler just has that extra gear. And the man from Cheyenne, Wyoming sets the hook. It's all aggression and for pride from Steve Green as he gives it every ounce in his power to try to drive that arm to the pad. Rolling, hitting, driving into that hook. The man from Cheyenne, Wyoming with his own counter. There it is. Chris Chandler with the win. Chandler